Joe, have you heard about these 3 Russian doctors who have mysteriously fallen out of windows?
What the fuck?
Oh no.
In 2 weeks.
Well, Russian windows are really big.
Oh, true.
Russian windows are big.
Do they have anything?
I heard that Russian professionals tend to fall out of windows a lot because of the mob there.
Yeah.
So that is a known thing?
Yeah, I heard that people get killed very frequently.
And the police are always like, it's another window accident.
Yeah.
Oh, he fell out the window and shot himself in the head.
They need to fix this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These dang windows.
They start boarding up every window.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
We need to ban windows.
Why don't they close them?
Yeah, I heard like in companies, like there might be a bunch of business executives, and if they have a power struggle, like it goes into assassinations, and I heard it's pretty gangster over there.
Well, that's kind of it seems to be happening right now with these doctors because
I didn't like my new veneers. Fuck you.
no, it's around coronavirus stuff. So
Not the dentist.
so 2 of the doctors that have been injured, or like okay, so there have been 3 that fell out of windows, right? 2 of them have died. One of them is in intensive care right now.
Oh, can you tell us the details?
That was about to fall out of the hospital window.
I know.
Dead. Push him towards the other window.
Time's the charm. Damn, they only have one fucking assassination move, huh? They don't have any other move. It's just throw them out the window.
Well, that doctor that is right now in intensive care, so him and this other doctor, they had posted a video, or I think they're paramedics, and they had posted a video of them saying like, these working conditions are insane. We haven't been released from our shift. We're tired. We don't have enough PPE. And the other doctor, not the one that got pushed out the window, but the other one, they were saying that he had just been, oh shit, am I getting confused now? One of the 2 doctors got tested positive for coronavirus, and he was saying like, they're still making me work. Like, this isn't right.
Yeah, that's happening here too.
Right, so then days later, a second video was released, and that's when he was backing off of the comments and saying like, I had been...
Actually, I had too much vodka. I don't have corona. Oh yeah,
No,
just joking, Take it back.
Take it back.
Back.
But yeah, he said that he had been emotional and that his boss did eventually tell him to stop working. And then
He fell out of a window.
is when he was admitted to the hospital and he fell out of the window.
Why are there
From the
so many
second floor
clumsy
window.
Russian doctors?
It was from the 2nd floor window.
Damn.
But previous to this incident, because he's the most recent one, previous to that, there were 2 other doctors, female doctors, where they were protesting their working conditions. Or no, one of them was protesting the working conditions, and the other one, she was being blamed after her colleagues contracted the virus, and they were blaming her for not having enough like procedures in place to protect the crew.
So the reason why they're dying is because they're complaining too much and they're getting assassinated by the owners of the hospital.
Well, yeah, because one of the girls, she had just been on a phone call with some like healthcare people, and shortly after is when she fell out the 5th story window, and then these healthcare professional people, they were like, I don't know what call you're talking about. We weren't on a call.
Whoa.
I mean, is it the hospital or is it the government, right?
It seems like it might be the government.
Because
I like
are
when
the
they
hospitals run by the government?
Huh?
Are the hospitals run by the government over there?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how their healthcare system works.
I assume so.
figured they ran
Communist.
everything.
Yeah, I think it's state run.
Yeah, you guys watch Icarus, right? Like, so even the whole sporting and everything is ran by the government. Like steroids, juicing, like...
But I thought they're not communist anymore. I think that was before.
The Soviet, right?
Yeah, that was
What
the
are they
Soviet
considered?
era.
Yeah, but they're
Are they a
not.
The
democracy?
dictatorship, kind of.
It's a fake democracy
Yeah.
because Putin keeps winning.
Yeah.
So it's almost like communist then.
I guess they because the
dictatorship.
Soviet Union was communist, and now they're supposed to be whatever. But I heard it's a gangster country. Like it's just ran by like the mob there.
I feel like that's how America kind of is, because it was the other doctor, that Asian one, I think in America, that was like, I'm finding out like how to actually attack the virus. And then
Are you talking about that supposed assassination?
Yeah.
Oh, he got shot like 5 times or something.
Wait, what?
right?
I
In
didn't
his
hear
home.
Okay, so there's a researcher.
That Asian guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a researcher, and he was close to a cure. And so he was found shot dead in his car, I believe, and his partner, another researcher, was found several miles away, dead as well, and shot.
At least they didn't fall out of windows.
No,
America, we do it
Old school.
different.
Yeah.
Wait, and they never caught who it was?
I didn't really read
It's
into
always
it.
like, it's, because everyone, so they're like, a week before, they were like, oh, they're making breakthroughs with finding out how to like defeat the virus. And then everyone was like, oh, protect these people before they get killed. And then they get killed. And then obviously the other company that's like funded by the government's like multi-billion-dollar company now that they just came out and was like, oh, they're finding they're doing good research on it. So their stock prices are going up. So I'm sure people in the government's making hella money off of it. So it's like, it always adds up in a weird way where like their actual interest in like where their money lies, they'll rather the virus keep going and kill the people that are actually doing good work to
I know.
make that
They're
money.
clearly assassinating people right in front of our eyes, and nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Well, it's also not exactly the kind of news we're going, we should speak up more about this, guys.
Yeah, because then whoever does gets killed.
I think people that are about to find a cure needs to stop fucking releasing that shit before they find a cure.
Or make a video that will go public unless you keep changing the scheduled date.
Yeah. See, people don't fear for their lives enough.
That's smart.
That's the problem.
But they can also just take it down like that.
If they find it.
Because these innocent people are probably thinking, hey guys, let's do something great and solve the world of fucking COVID-19. So they work their asses off day and night, not even fucking spending time to jack off. And the 2 researchers are just fucking getting it on, and then they're like, all right, man, we almost got a cure. Let's let the news know or whatever. And everyone's like, yay, they're on the fucking cure. And they're like, we're gonna do this for free. Everyone's gonna be happy, not knowing that you might die, you fucking non-profit son of a bitch.
Non-profit son of a bitch.
I know, man.
There's so many good people that are inventors and all this stuff, scientists, and they come out with shit. And there are like groups out there in the oil industry, car industry, like they're just constantly scrubbing for patents and inventions and things that are coming out. And I heard from the underground, from a close family member of mine, of someone that developed, it was a client of his, he developed a mortar that can go like 500 miles on like a gallon of gas or some insane shit, right? Now we have electric cars, but this was back in the late 90s.
Mortar.
Motor.
Like like an engine. Like
Oh,
an engine,
mo-
yeah, like
I was
Like
thinking
a
like
weapon? Yeah.
I heard mortar.
Yeah, I heard mortar too, but then I put 2 and 2 together.
yeah.
Missile or
So
something.
it was something at the time that was ground fucking breaking, right? So he was propositioned and approached as soon as he put in the patents to get this off his hands for a lot of money. He didn't take it. He says, no, this is gonna change the world, and I'm gonna be the patent owner. So then when this technology rolls out, you know, I'm gonna have a piece of all of that, just like the boys who invented the blinkers, right? They're making mad money. And then all of a sudden, he called and he says, this ain't gonna go down. Can't really talk about it. See ya. Disappeared off of the face of the fucking earth. And do we have a car that can go 500 miles on a gallon? I don't know. Do we today? I don't know.
I don't think so.
So not on a gallon.
Yeah.
But moral of the story is, shit like that really goes down in this world.
So
I don't
we
know if
would
that's
be a
immoral,
lot
but-
more advanced if it wasn't for greed.
Yes.
100%.
But greed is
You know-
natural in our human DNAs.
That's why we're the underdeveloped species. Like compared to aliens that supposedly are out there.
Compared to animals too, because you don't see fucking other animals like stocking up more than they really need.
Thomas Edison fucked the
That's
human
chipmunks.
race in anal sex. Hardcore.
What?
Thomas Edison fucked everybody up. Everyone's like, oh, Mr. Electric. He fucked everybody up because Mr. Tesla, and that's why Elon Musk is a motherfucking boss. he was developing electric conductor charger thingy of free energy because he wasn't a greedy businessman like Thomas Edison. Mr. Tesla was like, this shit is gonna help human beings get into the next level, and he developed these towers where you could charge and use free electricity and all this shit. And Mr. Edison was like, fuck that, everybody should be paying an electric bill.
And that's why we
That's
still
crazy
to
because
this
it's like,
day.
why? You're gonna die. You're probably gonna make a shit ton of money already, but
Maybe for the legacy and like to take care of generations on.
Well, for the time being, you don't think you're gonna die when you're in the moment, right?
Sure, I'm never gonna die.
now I don't believe. I feel like if I'm gonna die, they'll have technology to help me by in like 50 years.
Yeah, of course.
Make it 50 years later.
Think about it, like let's say your family owned a monopoly on carpets. You gonna let other people fucking sell carpets on your block?
No.
Hell nah, man. Somebody try to open up a store that's gonna change the whole carpet industry and or people that's even trying to turn it into like wood floors. Fuck that, dude. Your family's gonna do whatever it can to keep the carpets alive.
I'd marry into the family, and then we'll become one. We'll offer
Wood
carpet
floors and
and
carpet?
wood. Yeah.
If they're busted ass ladies.
Carpet Empire?
That's a Game of Thrones move, dude.
Wow.
Flooring company.
Merge it together.
The flooring family. The flooring.
Floor and family.
Yeah, the flooring family.
Mortars and flooring.